Okay, so I'm going to try something new. Basically, the last video I did had different frame rates and different resolutions, but they were uploaded to in 16 by 9. We're getting technical here. And it took a long time to render and a long time to process with YouTube. So, I mean, right away, technically, it's interesting to do all the different ones, but some of the resolutions and frame rates don't really transfer over to YouTube so well. So we're going to eliminate the 24 frames per second and just stick with either 30 or 60. And I'm also going to stick with the native format, which is MP4 265. Now, again, more technical stuff. But the reason for that is to just try to make these look as good as possible and be as efficient as possible, so it doesn't take like overnight to process a video like the last one. But we did get to see on the last video with the Kelly Lake how it looks different at different frame rates. I forgot my helmet. Jesus. I'm gonna go back. Alright, so I just did a quick intro in the regular 16 by 9, 60 frames per second HyperView, hyper smooth setting that I find was the best one. And it's the one I've been using, by the way. And now I'm doing the same, but in 5.3K with all the hyper smooth on. And at 30 frames per second. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lap. I'm going to do 3 separate videos. This will be the first one. And I'm going to lap the College Boreal. I gotta pay attention here because it's a little bit of, there's a lot going on here. Okay. I'm gonna do it at different speeds also. So right now I'm gonna just stick with the speed number 5 throughout the whole run in this format and see what it looks like. And I'm gonna upload a separate video with the large format, which is the widescreen, no, what is it, 8x7 full sensor with the hyper smooth on, which is kind of like the highest range of this camera, or the newest feature that it can do. And so I'm going to try that next. But then what I have to do is then crop in to 16 by 9 so it could be viewed on YouTube. But like I was saying, we're going to be doing multiple videos. I'm going to stick with this speed, 5, and I'm going to go around this this pass here, which is going to take us through all kinds of different terrain, different vistas, trail, descent. You'll see, it's a pretty cool little track that takes maybe 10 minutes or so to get around. And I'm going to do this just only in speed 5. Then on the next one, I'm going to do it in speed 6. Then the next one on speed 7. And that'll be fun. But for speed 7, I'm going to do the bar ride. Put it on the bars. So we get a perspective front of view in the different formats. So let's just recap. Each video is going to be separate. Upload on YouTube. And we'll see which one people like the most. Okay, so I'm going to get into this here and hope you enjoy the ride. And let me know which one you like the best. It's looking really nice with all the greens. Still no bugs. It's going to be coming very soon. And there's going to be lots of them. But this is a really nice time of the year. Because you don't have to deal with mosquitoes and bugs and all that stuff. So at speed 5, my cadence is slower, and it's at about 500 watts. So there's enough power to accelerate through most of the gears, but not too much power though. Too much for the trails. I go to one lower in the trails. Okay, because this is too fast for technical trails, but just right for the one I was on, really. So we'll just keep going here. I was putting a little bit of effort into it. Not too much. Right on, that's College Boreal. All right. Here, this is a really good descent, really cool descent, good high speed to here coming up. But again, I'm going to keep it in the 5 range. Here we go. Cool. That was all right. These poor roads are in just such bad shape from the winter. So the last video I did was frame rate and different and multi-resolution upload, and that took a real long time for YouTube to process it. So I'm gonna kind of stick with either 60 or 30 frames per second, because those work much better, and just eliminate 24. 24 didn't really seem to do much. It was just like okay, I didn't like it. I thought it was blurry a bit. Again, I'm going for an immersive experience. So I want everything to be sharp and everything to look realistic as possible. And so far, the HyperView, even though it's distorted, when you sit in front of the screen, it almost looks like you're there. Except everything looks faster though. There's an enhancement, speed enhancement that goes on with the lens shape. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna try all those different things. I'm gonna try the 8x7 format next. I'll start from where I started. Do full laps. Oh. I'll just keep going. All right, so thanks for tuning in to this first lap of the ultimate GoPro settings tour around College Boreal. And so what I'm going to do is the next video I'm going to upload is going to have a different format, the 8x7 format with HyperView on. And we'll see what that looks like. I'm also going to do it on speed 6, okay, all the way through.